Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
Well, I had to go to dinner a little while ago. I was in here. Pinks was looking at me, but her head was over there. She was looking out behind the water, and if we look behind the water dish, there is a huge pile of poo because she just shed. So we are going to shovel out the poo and maybe extricate Pink's shedding at the same time. So I figured that you guys have been asking for Pink. So this is Pink in her finest moment. So if you want to go behind me, Lori, and get the more attractive side of Pink, while I clean up the pink stink. I know, but you were looking at me hoping that I could help you out here. And that's exactly what I'm trying. Unfortunately, your shedding is tangled up in the poo.
Whoa.
Well, that's just the dried cap. And there's probably a fang in there somewhere.
Yeah, well, I'm not going through it to look.
Well, I'll have to do that, but unfortunately this was the remainder of parts of her head plate and neck and stuff, and I'm not so much worried about that right now, as I've got my work cut out for me.
You tipping your head at me. You did this to yourself, you little stinker.
I know.
Oh, she's getting very upset.
I know, I'm disturbing you, I'm sorry. I tell you, none of these snakes really like the room service attendant here. You know, they're always looking at me for food or cleaning.
Yes, but they don't want to be disturbed.
Yes, they want this stuff just to be beamed out of their enclosure and food brought in for them to enjoy. The nice thing is that although Pink could thrash around and stuff, it's not like going into a taipan cage and scooping poop.
Speaking of Mr. Taipan.
Yeah, he's in shed, so I know.
Oh my. Such a conflagration.
Well,
I don't think you're going to get a tip today.
No, but if she stays up there and relatively calm, I'll be very happy, because although she can't move it at speeds that the taipans and other residents of the lair can, she's still a force to be reckoned with. Get this crap out, so to speak, and then we'll some fresh substrate in there. And we'll try to retrieve the old shed or what's left of it. Of course, maybe. I know. I'm touching your house, huh? Am I touching your house? One thing about gaboons is they let you know how they feel about the current situation without any question of the matter. I know I've touched your house again. So let me take care of her water situation, then I'll come around the other end and attempt to get the shedding out.
Well, that was a very nice yawn.
Oh.
Thank you, Pink.
As long as it's not yawning after she clamped onto my hand. Okay. I think she's probably expecting some food, but she's not going to get that today. I've cut her feeding back to once every 3 weeks because we don't want her to get obese. Right now she's full size, full weight, full adult, but okay, so let me around that side. So here's the way this will play out. And I could be completely wrong, but either I will extract the shedding without her chomping on it, or she will chomp on it and I will not be able to get it out. Hi, I know, you see me, huh? Oh, I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I know, I see that big tongue flick. No, I'm not going to reach and grab the shed, even though I think I may be able to get away with it. Hi. Pink sheds about every 10 to 12 weeks. And she also goes to the bathroom about that time schedule. Hi. Are you expecting something from me? Huh? Are you expecting some food now that you emptied your belly? Huh? Really? Well, I'll give you something tomorrow. How's that, huh? Huh? Oh, I know. You're just such a stone face. I know. I see you. Hello. Well, I know you're not going to like the fact that I'm going away without giving you something, but that's the way things are. It's about lights out here at the lair. You have fresh water to drink, and that's all that's going to happen for today. Tomorrow's another day. I promise I'll give you something tomorrow when everybody else gets fed. Hi, Pink. Are you looking for something to eat? Are you looking for something to eat? I can see you're a bit of a protesty, huffy puffy girl, huh? Huh? Just watch your nose when you swing around. Here. Look, just relax. I don't want you hitting anything, including me. Do you want this to eat? Huh? Oh, I know I see the head tipping. I see the head tipping. It's just that I don't want you to hit anything. Come on. Come on, I got food. I got food. Here. Oh, I know. You want to eat, or do you want to roam about? Huh? Yeah.
Why are you watching me? Look at the food.
You know, the thing is, she's going to blast at any time that she chooses and scare the crap out of us. Or are you not interested, huh? I know, it's touching you. What? Knowing what I know about gaboons, this pair of tongues is just not long enough to make me warm and fuzzy feeling that I'm out of reach.
Pink, my knees are giving out. Do something. Just don't come over here.
Alright, well. Look, I know I touched you. I'm going to move you back because I'm going to shut the door. Come on, you stuck your tongue on it. You know what it is. Maybe you're wanting a rat. Well, quail is on the menu, my friend. Alright, I'm going to just leave that there, and I'm going to shut the door because I have other things to do, and I'm not going to hang out, and she can eat that, or if she doesn't want to, she doesn't have to. It's not like she's starving. End of story.
Yes, that is a good-sized gaboon.
Meanwhile, it's like, please, please, please give it to me.
I'll take it.
Okay, so that's Pink's story for today. Yesterday we got her shed out of her cage, and she just flew across the cage with the possibility that she was going to get fed. So I sort of expect the same behavior today. I'll say one thing for this white-tailed lancehead is she is a good feeder. Oh, we're doing Happy Lancehead?
Yes, we are.
Apparently we are. Wow, I've never seen Happy Lancehead before. Alright, well,
That's a new one.
it's a new one, but we know we've watched snakes feed before. Oh, look behind us.
Aha! We have decided to eat.
And eat. Sometimes they're just not interested in taking it directly from me and would prefer to eat off the cage floor, but that's all okay by me. There, big guy, would you like one of these, huh? I thought you might like that. Oh, easy. There you go. You got it? Happy now. can see how they can extend their glottis forward so they can actually breathe during the process. Here's the end of her glottis. It's sort of pink. Unfortunately, she's still holding her breath because you can sometimes see it open while she takes the breath and then closes it so she doesn't get fluid or debris in it. But in some snakes, they can extend it far forward, you know, so it's actually protruding from their mouth, so they can get things down and breathe at the same time. There you go. I made it easy for you. And you can see that the ligament at the front of her mandibles have separated to allow larger prey, and you saw how they work independently, and that's part of the magic of being a snake and having the ability to eat things larger than your head. Well, hurry up. You're holding up other snakes from getting their tucker. Come on, bud. You interested in that? Huh? Some snakes, when we offer them something different than they're normally used to eating, they act like you know, I'm shoving poison in their face. No, that's your tail. Don't bite your tail. Come on. Come on, don't be difficult. There you go. You bit it, and I'm sure you envenomated it. I'm going to shut the door because I'm not having any part of you having a feeding response. Yeah, I know. You just struck the glass at me. Oh! You're still not happy with me, huh? Are you thinking about taking your show on the road? After you had such a big meal, you need to go chill out. Huh? I know, I see the head tipping. She's one of the pinkest colored gaboons that I've ever had in the collection. You can see that she's got sort of a mauve coloration on her face, on the top of her head. Look at that, huh? Well, like I said earlier, gaboons really let you know what they're thinking, and I was getting too close and she was not comfortable with that, so she gave me the big huff. And if that's not enough to send you scurrying, I don't know what is. Are you happier maybe? You know, I just very seldom use the hook on her at all. You know, when gaboons get this big, it's very dangerous to manipulate them and move them around, and that's why she's on the bottom rung of the cages here, because it's easier just sort of to haul her out on the carpet if I really need to get into her cage. And the reason why it's not much more dangerous to me than if she was, you know, a quarter of that size. It's just dangerous for her because it's easy to break her ribs. It's easier to sever her spinal cord with any sort of mishap. It's really dangerous to the animal. So I really don't like to keep big bittis, especially big gaboons, very far off the floor. Clearing the mucus in your throat, huh? Okay, well, I think that's plenty. We'll gently shut this not to catch her nose. There we go. She can relax. And maybe another time she can come out for a stroll, but at least got something in her tummy.